Tom wanted to invest in real estate, but he hated managing tenants who complained. Tom was smart. He knew traditional real estate is a trap. If you buy an apartment, you have to deal with broken toilets and leaking roofs. Tom hated fixing toilets, so he did something completely different. He bought a plot of vacant land near the highway and installed 20 cheap metal storage units there. No plumbing, no electricity, no windows, just metal and concrete. He opened a self-storage facility. People have too much stuff. They willingly pay £100 a month to Tom just to keep their junk in the dark. With 20 units, Tom earned £2,000 a month, zero maintenance. But at the end of the third month, a problem arose. Unit number 7 stopped paying rent. The tenant ignored Tom's phone calls. If it had been a residential apartment, Tom would have been in trouble. Evicting someone from a home takes 6 months, expensive lawyers, and thousands of pounds in legal fees. But a storage unit isn't a home. The laws are completely different. Tom checked his contract. It stated, after 30 days of non-payment, the contents belong to the owner. On the 31st day, Tom walked to Unit 7. He pulled out a heavy bolt cutter and cut the lock. Inside was a flat-screen TV, a leather sofa, and some very expensive golf clubs. Tom didn't call a lawyer. He called an auctioneer. He sold the items in an online auction for £800 and kept all the money. Then he took a broom, swept the empty unit clean, and rented it to a new tenant the next day. Tom realized this was the ultimate legal cheat code. He took his profits and bought 50 more storage units, then 100 more. He installed an automatic gate with a keypad. Now customers rent units on their phones and receive the access code by email. Today, Tom owns 200 storage units. He earns £20,000 each month in pure passive cash flow. He never speaks to his tenants. He never handles a single complaint. And Tom has never, ever had to fix a single toilet.
Tom knew that the best way to be wealthy is invest in real estate, but he hated dealing with people who lived in his buildings. Tom was smart. He knew renting apartments was a headache. If you buy a flat and rent it out, your phone rings at 2 a.m. because the boiler exploded. So, he bought an empty car park around West Inner London. No walls, no roof, no doors. Just painted lines and a ticket machine. Tom paid £120,000 for a neglected car park with 40 spaces. The previous owner thought it was worthless. Tom saw a gold mine. He installed one automatic barrier and one payment machine that accepts cards. Total cost? £6,000. He charged drivers £8 a day to park. Inner London was a busy city centre. Those 40 spaces filled by 9 a.m. every morning. With 40 spaces at £8 a day, 5 days a week, Tom earned £1,600 a week. That's £6,400 a month from a slab of concrete with painted lines. No tenants, no toilets, no complaints. Cars don't call you when something breaks. Cars don't argue about deposits. But at the end of the first month, a problem arose. Someone parked a white van in space number